Hi, this is Chris Freihout. I work at Mercer County Community College. Today we're going to be talking about Mercer, steps to apply, how to enroll, and some general information about the college. So hope everyone's doing well during this crazy time. We are currently working remotely. Fall semester classes will be online, remote, and hybrid. Depending on the type of course that you would be taking, you may have a designated time to log into the courses, others will not. Some will have limited on-campus meetings. So let's get started. So Mercer is a 2-year school. We offer associate degree programs that help students transfer to 4-year schools after their time at Mercer. We do also offer some degree and certificate programs that prepare students for direct entry into the workforce. So it's really just dependent upon what you are interested in. Students can take classes, credit courses, non-credit courses, and we have a couple different campuses. Obviously now we're remote, but we do have our main campus is the campus at West Windsor. We do have a Trenton campus, which is the James Kearney campus, and our online is also considered one of our campuses or locations. So we have a pretty diverse student body. Approximately 12,000 students enroll in courses with us. The majority of our students are Mercer County residents. They are 3/4 of the population. And then it breaks it down a little bit between for the enrollment figures. Part-time students, 63%. Full-time students, which means 12 or more credits per semester, is 37%. And women outnumber men 52 to 48%. One thing nice about Mercer is our small class sizes. So the average class size is 21. Some lectures may be a little larger, but the majority of our classes are nice and small. We have over 100 degree program options and credit certificate programs. And then some of the most popular programs are liberal arts, nursing, and business. So how do you apply? So there's an online admissions application. It's on this link here. We have open enrollment. So what that means is once you apply, you are considered accepted. It's a simple online application. You're going to create an account and then apply. You will be notified via email. It'll send you something back saying that thanks for submitting your application and here are next steps. We do request that your high school sends us final transcripts, so that will show proof of graduation, and you could have your immunization records sent to us as well. You can get that from your high school or you can get that from your doctor's office. So currently, since we are remote, we used to offer AccuPlacer, in-person test. Now we have, it's called the GSPCA, and that is a remote assessment that we're offering for students. That will help us determine what you are eligible to register for fall classes. You would be exempt from the test if you had a 450 or higher on the EBRW section of SAT. Please submit those college report scores to us. Or if you have 22 or higher on reading section of ACT, or if your 11th grade ELA score on the NJSLA is a 4 or a 5. You would not need to take the placement test. So again, to get registered for classes, you would apply online, take the placement test if you don't have the required minimum scores on SAT or ACT. We do also need your high school transcript, as I mentioned. We use what's called multiple measures to see where you would place. And then once all of that's completed, you can email me. Contact information is on this slide. We can set up a phone call or a Zoom meeting to schedule your registration session. Here's just a list of our programs offered, degree programs. If you look at the very top, there are a couple fully online degree programs offered, but these are our programs here. Some of the programs that are unique to Mercer would be aviation, funeral service, game design, ornamental horticulture, some things like that. Some certificate programs, again, pretty nice variety here. Pretty much anything you can think of between the degree and certificate programs. So definitely something for everyone here. We do have an honors program. So the even smaller class sizes than what we already have. If you have questions or you need more information, you can email Dr. Kaluri. Contact information is below. There also is a website here that talks more about it. But really, it's just, it looks great on college applications when you transfer, that you challenged yourself while at Mercer. I wouldn't necessarily say that the classes are harder. There's more in-depth conversation, and they go into more detail with some of the topics. So it's definitely a different learning experience, and it's a great opportunity to join the honors program at Mercer. And continuing with honors, we do have a Phi Theta Kappa Society, so it's the Honor Society. A lot of great events that go on with this. This is another awesome piece when you're transferring. If you're in this society, it looks really good on your college applications. There's scholarship opportunities, some leadership opportunities or leadership skill development. Great opportunity to meet other students and really make an impact at your school. So here's some numbers up here. 1,285 chapters worldwide. And it's a really, really awesome honor society to join. Gina Migliaccio is the PTK advisor. Her email is below. She also works in our newly renovated One Stop, which is now called Enrollment Management and Student Experience. Here's a current snapshot of the tuition and fees. When we talk about students being incoming freshmen, they usually are at least full-time, so that's 12 or more credits. So you're looking at a little over $2,000 for one semester. The affordability is definitely a great reason why students choose Mercer. Some four-year schools can be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. If you're an in-county student, you're going to be looking at a little over $4,000 a year, not including books, but it's definitely something that's very affordable. We recommend that all students fill out the financial aid, the FAFSA application. The school code, the federal school code that you want to add to it is 002641 for Mercer. Some deadlines here: May 1st for fall and October 1st for spring. There's a whole list of foundation scholarships as well on the page listed here. We have internal scholarships, financial aid, loans, payment plans available. There's lots of different ways to pay for your classes. We do also have open office hours with our financial aid office. So if you have questions or if you need assistance with the application, they can walk you through that, whether it's through phone or Zoom, somebody's definitely there to help you out. And just want to go back, the email address for students who need assistance would be finaid, FINAID, @mccc.edu. NJ Stars, top 15% of the graduating senior class would be eligible for NJ Stars. Same admissions requirements as far as registration. We need the SAT or ACT scores or our remote placement test to determine where you're going to be or where you're going to start at with your classes. Also, you do need to be a full-time student and you have up to 5 semesters to take advantage of this free tuition. Again, this does not include books, but this is free tuition for your time at Mercer for 5 semesters. Here's just some extra or some more eligibility requirements. We need a high school diploma. You have to be a U.S. citizen, an eligible non-citizen, legal resident of New Jersey for at least 12 months. You have to register with Selective Service, full-time student in a degree-seeking program, so you can't be in a non-degree or a non-credit program. And you need to have graduated from a New Jersey high school or have a New Jersey-issued GED. So here's steps on how to apply. Mercer's online application, the FAFSA, placement testing, and we do need that final official high school copy of your transcript that will show your graduation. If the class rank is not on the high school transcript, we usually get the numbers from the state that each high school has to submit every year. So we would have that. Another option, it's fairly new. It's called CCOG, Community College Opportunity Grant. It's free tuition for students whose household income does not exceed $65,000. So that's also another opportunity to take advantage of if you need tuition assistance. And obviously there's a disclaimer at the bottom. We still have not received word yet on funding for fall semester. As of now, obviously with all the COVID and state budget cuts and things like that, but we are still promoting this and making sure students are aware of this. Just goes a little into more depth here. The household income not exceeding $65,000, no prior college degree. So actually now some of the new features it does, it can cover students who are part-time. So it used to be only for full-time students. Some of the fees for nursing, culinary, and other career and technical education programs, now it does cover for that. And there's just more, some important dates here. Classes for summer is obviously over now. We're in July. Fall semester begins September 8th. Hopefully, you know, things end quickly or things kind of turn for the better here, but this is just some resources for students who do not have transportation in the event that when we do go back to campus. There is a shuttle service to and from our Trenton campus to the West Windsor campus. There is a shuttle that takes students to and from the mall, Quaker Ridge Mall. Our NJ Transit bus provides service. We also have a Route 130 connection for East Windsor and Hightstown areas. So as I mentioned earlier, I work in the Enrollment Services or office here, which is also referred to as admissions. There's many services and resources available for you, the student. Career Services helps students with job placement. Transfer Services help students with the transfer process. We have counselors available on staff here. There's writing labs, tutoring centers, computer labs, library, bookstore, testing center. There's many different things for students to take advantage of. And it's just some of those are listed here. Recently did launch a VIC. It's our online helper bot. So if you end up or you navigate on our website after hours, you can ask your questions to Vic. She learns as time goes on. So the more questions you can think of to ask, she kind of learns things. And she is a help, like I said, if you're after hours and can't get in touch with a representative at Mercer. So I mentioned earlier, we are remote. Currently, we do have virtual office hours via Zoom. West Windsor campus is 10 to 12, and James Kearney or the Trenton campus is 1 to 3. Here's the link here. You could pretty much do anything in these sessions. You would meet face-to-face with one of our staff members. They can assist you with if you have questions or if you just wanted to speak to somebody live. So it's definitely something nice that we're offering during this remote operations. Here is just a resource page for our remote services, all the different offices. There's a web page link that you can click on to take you directly to the page. There's an email contact if you have further questions. So I'm going to leave this up for a minute. But everything from athletics, international students, library, admissions, payments, things like that. So definitely a nice one landing page for contact information here. So many student clubs available as well. If you don't see something on this list, you could email the student activities office to get one started. But this is just a great opportunity to really give back to the college and really get involved. Again, it's a great opportunity to meet students. You know, for example, Criminal Justice Club, they go on tours of prisons. They have Criminal Justice Day. It's a great networking opportunity to meet fellow students that have the same interest, and also start to get a heads up on some job placements or contacts for your career, for what you're interested in. We do also have athletics. Scholarship money is available. For men, we have baseball, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, and tennis. Women, we have softball, basketball, cross country, soccer, and tennis. We still are awaiting fall semester to see what's going on as far as the seasons are concerned, whether or not they will be playing. But again, we're operating under the assumption that hopefully things will get back to normal, and just wanted to make sure you were available of all the different clubs and athletics that we have available. If you love Mercer so much in your first 2 years, you can actually continue. Currently being constructed as a brand new building for our university center. So we have our 4-year partner schools on our campus where you can earn your bachelor's and even a master's degree. These partner schools include Fairleigh Dickinson, Felician, Rutgers, William Patterson, and Wilmington. If you need more information, please email transfer@mccc.edu. Contact information is on this slide here. Even there is some of these programs and schools offer discounted tuition, which is nice. So that's definitely something to take advantage of. They are taught by those 4-year schools professors that come to our campus. We also have something that's called dual admission. So students can transfer pretty much anywhere they would like to, in state, out of state, even out of the country. But with dual admissions, it's guaranteed transfer in as your junior year. So there is a list of schools. There's many more than what's on this slide, where if you're in a certain major and you maintain a certain GPA at Mercer and you graduate with your associates, you're guaranteed admission into these schools. So this is for someone who knows where they want to go and what they want to do. Definitely something to take advantage of. Please stay connected with us. Many ways to hear what's new, what's going on. We have our admissions and outreach Facebook page. We have an Instagram page. There is a My Mercer mobile app where you can, if you are one of our students, you can browse your schedule, you can pay online, you can check out your grades, things like that. And then MAlert is our emergency alert system that texts and calls and actually emails when there is a snow day or something going on at the campus to alert you of that. And that's pretty much it for my presentation today. Once again, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. If you do have questions, please let your counselor know. Again, my contact information is FREIHAUC@mccc.edu. And thank you again.